put up the top 10 free agents. We all grouped together. We wrote down the teams that we thought they would go to.
As a
There are
group.
some hot takes in here.
There's some very hot takes. This offseason going to be very interesting.
Wait, save this one for last.
Who is going to be ready to fork out the money? That's the biggest exclamation point here.
And we also had to piece together if they have beef with any teams, because some people do.
The money is a perfect
Alex
way.
Bregman,
That's a perfect
for
way
example.
to get into Juan Soto. Where's Juan Soto going?
Okay, so
Yeah.
we could have obviously said he stays with the Mets or the Yankees.
I don't
He goes-
think Yankees pay him enough.
Maybe he goes to the Nationals, makes his appearance.
Yeah,
that was that could have been another option. What did we decide to go to?
I think we go New York Mets.
Yep.
With the Mets, I
Cohen's
think
got the most money.
Yeah, the Mets have the most money. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns, second place Cy Young in the American League. Big name pitcher. He's going to be getting.
He's not
paid.
going back to Milwaukee, that's for sure.
He's not going to Milwaukee. He's not going back to Baltimore. Where is he going?
We said Red Sox. That's
I
Interdivision
like that.
free agent signing. I love
like
that.
That would be a
I
good
like
one.
that
to
for him.
Go along with Nick Pivetta and Cutter Crawford and
Yeah,
all them.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy one.
So, we're saving that one. So go to
Max
free.
Fried. What is going on?
don't
Max
know.
Fried.
Keep going.
Where do we think that Max Fried goes? He's on the Braves. I think they said that they're not going back to the Max.
I feel like there's
to the
one team
Braves.
that needs a pitcher, needs a lefty.
And what team is that, Ethan?
That'd be the Cleveland Guardians, Sean.
I like that actually. That it wouldn't be. It would kind of be annoying facing him. Like a bunch of times this
Yeah.
season for Tigers fans.
Maybe
especially
we perfectly
lefty.
time it out so all the series we just don't play them once.
Yeah, because I don't like lefties because Kerry Carpenter doesn't play. So I
Yeah,
don't
you
want
hate
that.
lefties. Despise lefties.
Yeah, literally, because Kerry for
Like
some reason he doesn't.
make extinct all lefties is what
Yeah.
you're pretty much.
Yeah, because Kerry doesn't get to play.
Exactly.
And that's my beloved king. Yeah. So Derek, where do you think Blake Snell goes?
All right, Blake Snell, just on the Giants, had an okay season with the
Threw a
Giants.
no hitter.
Yeah, good season for him.
Hey, he was
I
the
say-
NL Cy Young. Remember that.
He was 2 years ago.
He's still going to be
not-
chasing the bag.
He's still chasing it. He has good possibilities. I say he goes back to the Padres. I think the Padres will be looking for him. I think it's
They
a very
need a
good
pitcher
fit.
bad.
It's a good fit for him to go back to the Padres. If not, he stays with the Giants. Realistically, if we're talking. All right, next we have who was it?
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso,
This was a
polar
very,
bear.
very not hard pick because obviously.
No, personally, I think this was the easiest pick.
Yeah.
Easiest
I
of
mean,
them all.
it's just a confusing because Pete Alonso is a confusing player.
Yeah.
He could be trying to get all the money or he just doesn't. It's just really confusing. I don't know what type of player he is.
Yeah.
If he plays for money or if he plays to play. But we decided that I'll stay with the Mets.
Yeah. Willie Adames. This is kind of a tough one, but this is a weird one. This is kind of the boldest one we have.
Yeah.
Willie Adames. The Pittsburgh Pirates staying in the division.
I kind of called that one out because
Yeah.
all right, I'll give out kind of the thought process I had. All right, I feel like Willie Adames is the type of guy to stay in the division. We were racking our brain trying to figure this out. I don't think Willie Adames
like 2
leaves the
seconds.
National League. No, Willie Adames doesn't leave the National League. If you look at all the teams in the NL Central, the only one in need of a shortstop are the Pirates. The Pirates could definitely use Adames. They need another piece in that Pirates organization, and that's
Totally agree.
going to be a guy.
All right. We got Anthony Santander. This is the poll that I kind of pulled out of my back pocket and was
Yeah, this is a
like,
good
boom, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're assuming Christian Walker doesn't stay. I'm not sure if he will. We should. No, we'll talk about that after. So, Anthony Santander. Give me him going to the Diamondbacks
Yeah.
to restore the power back into Arizona.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that goes to our next one, Christian Walker. We think he goes to the Seattle Mariners. They don't really have a first baseman. Ty France kind of left them.
Yeah.
So, Christian Walker being a Mariner, it's a tough
Mhm.
stadium to play in, but Christian Walker could hit a bunch of home runs there
Yeah.
still. So I would love that. Teo, where do you think Teo's going? Derek?
Teoscar Hernandez, very good season with the Dodgers. Kind of was unexpected. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
But I think
Sorry, I
with the
wrote it
season
down.
he had with the Dodgers, I feel like they keep him. I think for the Dodgers themselves, they need that vet guy to help keep this team together to try to get back to the World Series again. And Teoscar Hernandez is a great way to get that because he was a great player to throw in at that 6 or 7
You won the home run derby, guys. That obviously translates into the regular season.
But honestly, being
Guys,
real talk,
hits his money
no, being real, he's the perfect guy to throw in that 6 or 7 spot that will make a manager be scared of the bottom end of that order.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Dodgers
I don't even
need.
think he'll be bottom end. He'll be like 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
The 6 can be
He was
considered the bottom.
hitting fourth a lot in the postseason.
Yeah.
Roki Sasaki, the new Japanese pitcher that came from like Team Japan. This is a crazy one. I think he goes to the Dodgers.
They're trying to build a fan base out there.
Yeah, they got Yamamoto last year. They got Otani.
That's where we're at right now. Free agency again, still very early.
Oh wait,
It's gonna be a
Alex
while.
Bregman to Tigers was their take,
Yeah.
by the way. So
It's still gonna be a while before we see any kind of movement there.
Mhm.